Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Yoga with Sally. This evening we have a flow class for yoga improvers. But if you are a yoga beginner, then as I always say, then just feel free to join in and do what you can. This evening I thought I'd have a bit of a change of angle. I think actually the lighting is a little bit better this way, so we'll see how it goes, see how it looks. Maybe we'll stay with this angle. This evening's class, as I said, is a flow class, and it's focused on opening up the front of our body. I was thinking that most people seem to be doing a lot of gardening. They seem to be doing a lot of helping their kids with their schoolwork, so that they're probably bent over the table, helping them with that work. And also probably a lot of you are sat on the sofa watching quite a bit of Netflix. So in all of these activities, we tend to be hunched forward slightly. So what we want to do this evening, hi Tracy, good to see you. What we want to do in the flow this evening is we want to open up the front body, push the shoulders back, push the chest out, the abdomen out, stretch our hip flexor muscles, stretch the fronts of our legs, and really open up the front of our body to counteract the activities that we have been doing, which have maybe caused us to be more leaning forwards. This is important physically, but also psychologically, mentally as well. There's been many experiments that have been done that have just shown that your posture, the way that you hold your body, can really affect your mood, as well as vice versa. If you think about it, when you're feeling low, when you're feeling down, defeated, you tend to be in that hunched forward position. So also, if you are in that position, if you're holding yourself in that position, then that can affect how you feel mentally. It'll make you feel like you are in a low mood and in a kind of defeated kind of mood. So there's been research to show that actually if you just stand up straight with your shoulders back and your head high, then that can help to improve your mood. So hopefully that's what's going to come out of the flow session this evening as well. I'm going to come over to my mat now. As I always say, not everybody has a mat at home. So if you don't have a mat, then you can improvise. Just choose a carpeted area, use a towel, something like that, just to provide you with something to sit and stand on. Okay, cool. So I'm going to come and sit on the floor on my mat. If you're comfortable sitting on the floor, you can sit on the floor. If you would prefer to sit on a cushion, then please feel free to do so. If you are comfortable sitting cross-legged, then you can sit cross-legged. If you would prefer to sit with your legs out in front of you, then you can sit like that as well. So we're going to begin by taking some time just to sit and observe our breath, to begin to calm our mind, ready for today's session. So just close your eyes, sit with a straight back, and begin by observing your breath, noticing your breath. Don't try to change your breathing pattern at this time, just breathe naturally. Notice the sensation of breathing, your in-breath, your out. Enjoy your breath. Enjoy the sensation of breathing. Of course, we breathe all the time. Don't often take time just to notice our breath. Your emotions, your state of mind, in a non-judgmental way, just notice. Okay, now I would love enchanting the Om sound through Om and focus our minds at the beginning of today. I am then going to chant our opening mantra. Is about working together with energy and vigor, and then being no animal between us. And end the mantra with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, which means Om, peace, peace. So please feel free to join back in with me at that point. Okay, so breathing in through your nose. Sahana Bhavatu Bunatu Sahaviryam Karavavati Tejasvinavati Tamastu Avivishavahe. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Okay, now we're going to practice pranayama, breath control, breathing practice. So sitting comfortably with your eyes closed, breathe slowly and deeply in and out through your nose. As slowly and as deeply as you can. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Really allow as you rest, expand. Fill your lungs. And then exhale, draw your abdomen in. Engage your abdominal muscles, draw your belly button towards your spine. Let your chest contract. Breathe in Ujjayi way with ocean sound breath to further concentrate on the sensation of breathing. So constrict the back of your throat as you inhale and exhale through your nose to create friction, to create the hissing sound. Try to focus the whole of your attention on your breath. If other thoughts enter your mind, that's okay. Notice them, but don't hold on to them, don't follow them, just let them go and return your attention to your breath. Now take deep, slow breaths in this way. In between your breaths, hold your breath, retain your breath for 10 seconds. So just count to 10 slowly in your mind. So still maintain that slow, deep inhalation and exhalation. When you have finished your 5 breaths with breath hold, return to normal breathing, just noticing your breath. And to finish pranayama practice, we're going to practice 1 round of breath hold. So holding your breath for however long you can. So first of all, take a few deep breaths in and out. And then take a deep, slow inhalation and hold your breath, retain your breath. Keep your body and mind relaxed, don't tense up. Just enjoy the sensation of holding a lung full of air. When you feel your diaphragm starting to twitch, when you have to release the air, do so as slowly and controlled as you can. And then take a deep breath and return to normal breathing. And come up slowly, give your leg up. Okay, as normally in the studio, I would put music on for a flow session because I think it helps to give it a bit of momentum to flow with. But as I said in my online classes before, Facebook don't like it. They mute my videos if I have music on in the background because of copyright infringement. Last week I played some nice, beautiful singing bowls instead of music, but they still muted it after it had been played live. So this evening I'm not going to put any music on. If you would like some music on to flow to, then you are at home, so you can put some of your own music on. During a flow session, we flow between the asanas without taking a break. There's no rest poses. But if you feel like you would like to take a break at any point, then please do so. Go into a rest pose and rejoin the flow when you're ready. We're going to begin with just a quick all-over stretch. Then we will practice Ashtanga sun salutations, which I will talk you through. And then we will move into the front body opening flow sequence. So let's begin. We're going to start by stretching our necks. So standing with your feet about hip distance apart, arms by your side. We're going to exhale, look down to the floor. Inhale, look up to the ceiling, bringing your head back as far as you can. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Okay, back to looking forwards. Now we're going to turn our head from side to side. So inhale, exhale, turn to your right. Trying to look as far as you can over your right shoulder. Inhale, turn to the front. Exhale, turn to your left. Inhale, front. Exhale, right. Inhale, front. Exhale, left. Inhale, front. Once more to each side. Exhale, right. Inhale, front. Exhale, left. And back to the front again. Now we're going to tilt from side to side, trying to bring our ear down towards our shoulder. We'll start again on the right side. Inhale, exhale, tilt. Keep your shoulder down. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Okay, once more to each side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Fabulous. Okay, now we're going to roll our head a couple of times in each direction, slowly in a controlled way. Starting off by looking down towards our feet, rolling our right ear around to our right shoulder, up to look at the ceiling, left ear to left shoulder, and back down to the floor, back the other way. Oh, listen to all that creaking and crunching. And once more in each direction. Good. Now let's loosen off our shoulders. Let's do arm circles. So starting off by swinging your arms backwards, but we're doing it slowly, really reaching out as much as we can in each direction, really stretching. And back the other way. I can hear my shoulder clicking. Right, there we go. Okay, good. Give your arms a bit of a swing. Loosen off. Brilliant. Now we're going to bring our right arm up so it's touching our ear, and we're going to swim backwards. And forwards. Brilliant. Now coming to stand with your feet slightly further apart, about 2 feet apart, toes pointing slightly out. Place your hands on your hip rotations. Try to make circles with your hips as large as possible. Keep your legs straight. And back the other way. Brilliant. Now bringing your feet back together again, we're going to do knee rotations. I'm going to face the side so you can see a bit more clearly. I'm going to bend forward and place my hands over my knees, keeping a flat back. I'm going to make circles with my knees, and as I bend my knees and bring them forwards, I'm going to come up onto my tiptoes. And then as I straighten my legs, bring my knees back, I'm going to come back onto the flaps of my feet. And back the other way. Brilliant. Okay. And last of all, before sun salutations, we're just going to practice coming up onto our tiptoes, as tall, as high as we can. And back down again. Lift your toes up, leaving the rest of your feet on the floor. And inhale, come back up onto your tiptoes. Really try to draw yourself up as tall as you can. And back down. Lift your toes up. Once more. Inhale up. Hold. Hold it as steady as you can. And exhale down, lift your toes up. Brilliant. Okay, right, now we're going to practice Tanga sun salutations. So I'm going to talk you through the asanas that flow together for the sequence for the sun salutation. I will give you a couple of different options at different points. So let's begin. Come to stand at the top of your mat if you have one. If you don't have one, then just stand so that there is enough space behind you for the length of your body. Begin by standing in Tadasana mountain pose with your feet about hip distance apart. And we're going to inhale, exhale, bring our palms together. Inhale, raise our arms, reaching up, slight back bend. Exhale, fold forwards. Bending your knees as much as you need to be able to bring your fingertips onto the floor, either side of your feet. Let your head hang, your neck relax. Now at this next point we have a couple of different options. You can either walk your feet back into plank position, or if you're feeling a little bit more adventurous, you can hop your feet into plank position. From here, again, we have a couple of different options. We can either lower our knees and slowly lower the rest of our body down to the mat in a controlled way. If you're able to, you can lower yourself in Chaturanga Dandasana. That's where we keep our body tucked in close to our body and we lower the floor. From here, if you're on the mat already, inhale to Cobra. If you've come from Chaturanga, inhale to upwards facing dog. So we have our hands directly underneath our shoulders, our elbows tucked in close to our body, shoulders down. We inhale and look up towards the ceiling, pushing our chest forward. Upwards facing dog. We have our arms straight, our hands directly underneath our shoulders, and we're just resting on the tops of our feet, our shins, our knees, our thighs, our pelvis are off of the floor, but only just off of the floor. And we're pushing our chest forward and looking up. So from either Cobra or up dog, we're going to exhale and push back to down dog. Remember, push that bottom up and back. Try to bring your heels down towards the mat. Your hands about shoulder width apart. Bring your head down in between your arms. Look up at your belly button. Now, again, a couple of different options. We can either walk our feet to the top of the mat into forward fold, into half forward fold. I missed that out at the beginning. I'm not obviously with it this evening. Okay, and then fold forward into forward fold. Alternatively, if you're able to, from downwards facing dog, you can hop your feet to the top of the mat into half forward fold, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, slight back bend, and we're going to do another one. Okay, a little bit faster this time. Exhale, fold forwards. Remember, we should always be moving with our breath. Inhale, half forward fold, look forwards, flat back. Your fingertips maybe on your shins here. If you're unable to reach the floor with your fingertips, either walk or hop your feet back to plank. Exhale, lower yourself to the floor. Inhale, either Cobra or upwards facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe normally in down dog. And now, inhale, Exhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, slight back bend. And again, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Hold your breath, walk or hop back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga or lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, slight back bend. Okay, we're halfway through, we're going to do 3 more. Exhale, fold forward, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold, look forwards, flat back. Hold your breath, walk or hop back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Should feel your muscles starting to loosen off a little bit now. Inhale, reach up, slight back bend. 2 more. Exhale, fold forward, forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Hold your breath, walk or hop back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga or lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, walk or hop to the top of the mat, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Back bend. Okay, so we're going on to the last one. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half forward fold. Hold your breath back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga or lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, really use this last down dog to really stretch your shoulders. Okay, this is already starting to open up your front body. Really bring your head down between your arms to look up as much as you can toward your belly button. Okay, and inhale. Come to the top of the mat, half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, slope back bend. Exhale, palms together at your heart center. Good job, guys. Okay, I'm just going to take a drink of water. If you would like to do so, please grab one as well. And just take a few moments just to breathe slowly and deeply, to get your breath. And we will begin. Okay, so remember, take a rest whenever you would like to, whenever you feel you need to, listen to your body. We're going to begin by inhaling and opening our arms up wide to the side, pushing our chest forwards, our pelvis forwards and looking up. Really trying to open up our body as much as we can. And now we're going to exhale and bring our right hand around to our right shoulder and wrap our left arm around our waist with our palm facing out like this. And we're going to turn to look over our left shoulder. We're keeping our lower body facing forwards. And now we're going to inhale and open right up again. Pushing our chest forwards, our pelvis forwards, bringing our arms right back, spreading our fingers up towards the ceiling. And now we're going to go the other way. So we're going to bring our left, as we exhale, we're going to bring our left hand over to our right shoulder and wrap our right arm around our waist with the palm facing out. And keeping our lower body facing forwards, we're going to turn to look behind our right shoulder. Okay, and again, inhale, bringing your arms wide, reaching right out, pushing your chest and your pelvis forwards, looking up to the ceiling, really opening up your body as much as you can. Now we're going to exhale. Bring our hands together behind our back, interlocking our fingers, bringing our palms together. And standing with our feet about hip distance apart. Bring your arms out straight behind you. Push your chest forwards and we're going to fold forwards, leading with our chest. Looking forwards, looking forwards, looking forwards. And then letting your head hang. Your neck relax. Bringing your arms up as much as you can behind you. But keeping your palms together. So as soon as you feel your palms starting to come apart, then stop there, keep your arms there, and hold. And inhale. Come back up again. Release your hands. Just give your arms a little bit of a shake out. Let your arms spin a little bit. Loosen off. Now inhale, reach up. Slight back bend. We're going to fold forwards, reaching forwards, looking forwards. Place your right hand on
the floor in front of you, your palm to the mat, and inhale, bring your left arm up towards the ceiling, keeping it straight, turning your head to look up at your left hand, opening up your chest, revolved forward fold. Exhale your left hand back down again. Place now your left hand on the floor in front of you, in front of your 2 feet. And inhale your right arm up towards the ceiling, keeping your arms straight, turning your head to look at your right hand. And exhale your right hand down. Inhale, come up, reaching forwards, reaching up. And now again, just bring your arms wide, push your chest forward, push your hips forward, look up towards the ceiling, spread the fingers on your hands again. Just once more, really opening up your whole body, your whole front body. And exhale. Your arms back by your side. Okay, now placing your hands in the small of your back like this. Okay, so that your fingers are pointing down to your bottom. You're supporting your lower back. Standing with your feet again about hip distance apart. Keep your pelvis, your hips pushed forwards, and lean back to look back as much as you can, supporting your lower back with your hands. And inhale up. Good. Okay. Next, we're going to come into a high lunge, go to a low lunge, and come in to warrior one. So starting with your right foot forwards, your left foot back. Make sure you have got a firm foundation with your front foot, with your right foot. Come up, bend your front knee, your right knee. Come up onto your toes on your back foot. Really lean into that lunge so you're feeling the stretch here in your left hip flexor. Inhale and bring your arms up so that they're straight, about shoulder width apart, parallel with each other, palms facing each other. You'll be leaning backwards slightly so you really increase that stretch here in your hip flexor. Look up. And now, keeping your arms up, slowly lower your back knee down to the floor. Lower your top of your back foot down to the floor. So we're in a low lunge. Really lean backwards as far as you can. So you really feel that stretch in your left hip flexor. And now exhale, your arms down. Bring your arms behind you, interlocking your fingers. Bring your palms together and again push your chest forwards and up and look up towards the ceiling. Try to bring your hands as far down towards. You're going to be nowhere near the floor, of course, but you're bringing them down towards the floor. Okay, and release your hands. tucking your back toes under. We're going to push up into warrior one. So we're going to push up. We're going to bring our back foot flat on the floor, facing about 60 degrees. Our front knee is bent. Our knee is in line with our ankle. Inhale, raise your arms above your head, bringing your palms together. Look up towards your thumbs. Really reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling as you sink as low as you can into the lunge with your lower body. Good. Okay, and exhale. Lower your arms. Bring your right foot back. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So now we're going to have our left foot forwards, our right foot back. So again, make sure you've got a stable foundation with your front foot, with your left foot. Bend your left knee, come up onto the toes of your right foot, your back foot, and lean right into the lunge so you're really feeling now that stretch in your right hip flexor. Inhale, raise your arms, shoulder width apart, straight, leaning back slightly, looking up towards the ceiling. Really lean into that lunge with your lower body. And then keeping your arms up, looking up still, lower your back knee, your right knee down to the floor. Lower the top of your right foot to the floor. So now we're in a low lunge. Okay, again, you can put when we're in the low lunge, then when we're in the high lunge. Keeping your arms straight, parallel with each other, looking up. Really lean into that lunge. Feel that stretch in your right hip flexor. And then exhale, your arms down. Bring your hands together behind your back, interlocking your fingers, bringing your hands together, pushing your chest up towards the ceiling and looking up towards the ceiling, trying to bring your hands low behind your back. Good. And now we're going to come up to warrior one. So tuck your right toes under, push up, bring your right foot, your back foot flat on the floor about 60 degrees. Bend your left knee over your ankle. Inhale, bring your arms up, bring your palms together, looking up to your thumbs. Really reach your fingertips towards the ceiling as you sink down into the lunge with your lower body. Good, and exhale, your arms down, straighten your left knee. Now we're going to take a vinyasa. So a vinyasa is a series of linking poses that is part of the sun salutation. So we're going to bring our hands down to the mat, about shoulder width apart. Bring our left foot back and come into plank position. Now exhale, lower your body to the floor in chaturanga if you can, if not just slowly in a controlled way. Inhale to up dog if you've come from chaturanga, to cobra if you're on the floor. Exhale to down dog. That's a vinyasa. Stretch out. Hold up your back of your body in this pose. Also stretch across the chest in your shoulders as you bring your head down between your arms to look up at your belly button. Okay, now we're going to come from down dog to warrior two position. Inhale your right leg straight up behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right foot to the top of the mat, facing the top of the mat. Turn your back foot, your left foot to face the side of the mat, and making sure that your knee is over your ankle, your right knee is bent over your right ankle. Inhale, your arms up to shoulder level. Looking towards your right fingertips. Really reach out your right fingertips as much as you can to the right, your left fingertips as much as you can to the left, so you're really opening up your chest and your upper back. Now we're going to inhale to revolved warrior. Inhale, your right arm up, your left arm down to just rest on your left thigh. Right palm facing the ceiling, looking up towards your right palm. Really engage your thigh muscles to hold you steady. Feel that intense stretch down your right side under your right arm. Okay, now exhale back to warrior two. Now we're going to practice a pose called humble warrior. Bring your hands together behind your back, interlock your fingers, push your palms together as we have been doing. And now we're going to bring our head down to the inside of our right knee, bringing our arms up behind us. Again, try to keep your palms together. So as soon as you feel your palms coming apart, don't lift your arms any higher, just stop at that point. Okay, now without bringing your head up, I want you to bring, I'm just going to turn around so that you can see what's happening behind my back. Bring your right arm underneath your left thigh. Bring your left arm behind your back and grasp hold of your right hand. So we're in a bind, and turn your head to look up at the ceiling. Open your left shoulder up towards the ceiling. Good. And release. We're going to take a vinyasa and do the same thing on the other side. So, plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now we're going to come into warrior two pose again. So inhale, your left leg up straight behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, your left foot to the top of the mat, facing the top of the mat. Turn your right foot to face the side of the mat, bending your left knee so that it is in line with your left ankle for warrior two. Inhale your arms up to shoulder level. Again, remembering to reach out as much as you can to each side. Look towards your left fingertips. Inhale Inhale to revolved warrior. Remember, left palm facing towards the ceiling, looking up to your left palm. Exhale to warrior two. Humble warrior, bringing your hands together behind your back, interlocking your fingers, palms together. Exhale, bend at the waist to bring your left hand, your side of your left knee. Bring your arms up as high as you can behind you without your palms coming apart. Okay, now we're coming into that bind, so release your hands. Bring your arms down, bring your left arm underneath your left leg. Wrap your right arm around your back, clasp hold of your left hand. Look up towards the ceiling, open your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Good, okay, and release. Vinyasa. Come to plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, now we're going to come up into extended side angle. Inhale your right leg up, behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale your right foot to the top of the mat. Facing the top of the mat, turn your left foot to face the side of your mat. Bring your right forearm either to rest on your right thigh just above the knee, or if you can, bring your right fingertips down to the mat on the inside of your right ankle. Bring your left arm up so that you're creating a straight line from your left fingertips to your left ankle. Palm facing down towards the floor. Look up towards your left palm. Inhale up. Turn your right foot to face the side of the mat. So now both of your feet are facing the side of the mat, your toes ever so slightly pigeon-toed, ever so slightly turned in. Bring your hands together behind your back, interlocking your fingers, bringing your palms together. Exhale, we're going to fold forward, wide leg forward fold, leading with your chest, looking forwards, keeping a flat back, and then letting your head hang, your neck relax, bringing your head down to the mat if you can, and then bringing your arms up behind you, keeping your palms together. And inhale, come up. Release your hands. Your arms a little bit of a shake out. We're going to practice extended side angle on the other side. So now turning your left foot out to face the side of the mat, the right foot still facing the side of the mat. Bring your left forearm either down to rest on your left thigh just above the knee, or your left fingertips to the mat, just on the inside of your right ankle. Right arm up overhead, palm facing down to the floor. Remember, create that straight line from your right fingertips to your right ankle. Look up towards your palm. Good, and inhale up, release. Okay, next we are going to come down to the mat. We're coming towards the end of the session, towards our relaxation period, so we're just going to tone down the session a little bit. We're going to come down to the mat. So, coming down to the mat on your knees, we're going to start off in puppy pose. So, with your knees about hip distance apart, your hips over your knees, walk your hands forward, keeping your arms straight, about shoulder width apart. Spread the fingers on your hands so you've got a stable base, and bring your forehead to the mat. If you can, bring your chin to the mat, looking forwards, and your chest to the mat. If not, just remain with your forehead on the mat. Good. Inhale and come up. Come to stand on your knees. We're going to practice a low lunge with a twist. We're going to start with our right foot forward, so bring your right foot forwards, adjust your foot positioning so that you're leaning into the lunge. You can feel a stretch, a good stretch in your left hip flexor. Make sure you're putting your weight down through your front leg to take that pressure off of your back knee. Spread the fingers on your spread the fingers on your toes. I really can't talk anymore. Spread the toes on your feet and grip the floor. Now we're going to bring our left hand down onto the mat, palm flat, fingers spread on the inside of our right foot. And we're going to inhale and bring our left arm up towards the ceiling, our arms straight, reaching our fingertips towards the ceiling, looking up towards your right hand. Good, and exhale, lower, come back, up, still staying in the lunge. Place your hands in the small of your back fingers facing down towards your bottom, and push your chest forwards and up and look back. Now keeping your hands in the small of your back, your chest pushed up and forwards and looking back. Try to straighten your front leg slowly. Leaning back. Good, I'm falling. Okay. And come back to the low lunge. Now we're going to change our legs. So we're bringing our right knee back, left foot forwards. Again, just your body position, your foot position, so that when you lean forward, you're getting a good stretch in your hip flexor. Okay, we're going to practice that twist again first of all. So placing your right hand on the mat on the inside of your left foot. Spread the fingers on your hand so you've got a good stable base. And now inhale your left arm up towards the ceiling. Reaching up with your left fingertips, look up towards your left hand. We're almost there, guys. Almost. Good, and exhale down. Now again, coming up, remaining in the lunge. Place your hands in the small of your back. Lean back, pushing your chest forwards and up. Looking back. Now try to straighten your left leg. Keep on leaning back. Pushing your chest up and back. Good, and release. Good, okay. I had some more asanas planned, but I think I was a little bit over ambitious. We're going to finish up with just a couple more. We're going to come into camel pose. So if you would like to modify this, then please feel free to do so. I'll show you the modification. So we're standing with our knees, standing on our knees with our knees about hip distance apart. Your feet the same distance apart as your knees. If you would like to practice the modification, place, you can stay in the position that we're going to come into first. So place your both hands underneath your bottom, and we want to keep our pelvis and our thighs pushed forwards, okay? What tends to happen is people tend to lean back like that. We don't want that to happen. We want to keep our pelvis, our thighs pushed forwards. Now, lean back, looking back. Now, if you want to, you can stay there. Feel free to stay there. If you would like to, reach back, find your heels with both hands. Again, keep your pelvis pushed forward, your thighs pushed forward. Hold on to your heels, looking backwards. The ultimate front opener. And it's always, the most interesting thing is to come out of camel poses, of course. Just slowly coming up. Oh, just give yourself a little bit of a twist, spin, swing your arms, and just briefly come forward into child's pose to a pose. That stretch. Okay, good. Let's just come now to a Navasana. So if you would like to put on any jumpers that you've taken off, socks on, slippers on, put a blanket over you to make sure that you're warm. We're going to spend about 5 minutes in Savasana, and then I'd like to spend about 10 minutes just under in meditation at the end of the session. So get yourself ready, get yourself comfortable. Come to lay on your back in Savasana, in corpse pose. Feet apart, heels coming towards the corners of your mat. Arms out slightly away from your side, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly and deeply. Really pushing your abdomen up towards the ceiling as you inhale. Drawing your belly button down towards the floor as you exhale. Notice every part of your body that's in contact with the floor. Feel the floor supporting your body and relax. Relax completely. Feel as if you're sinking into the floor. Relax your jaw, relax your tongue. Completely let go. Bring your attention back to the room, back to your body. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Bring your legs together, reach your arms up, overhead. Point your toes and stretch, trying to make your body as long as you can. Keep your eyes closed and relax your arms. Bend your knees. And slowly roll to the side. Again, trying to keep your eyes closed. Rest on your side for a moment. Now again, keeping your eyes closed, semi-closed. Push yourself up to a seated position. Make yourself comfortable for meditation. If you would like to sit on a cushion, please feel free to do so. If you want to sit on the floor, if you want to sit cross-legged, if you want to sit your legs straight out in front of you, completely up to you. Make sure that you are comfortable, that's the important thing. Try to sit with a straight back though. This helps to prevent our attention from wandering too much. Either close your eyes or just keep a soft focus looking down at the floor in front of you, whichever you prefer. Focus on your breath. Your natural breath. Don't try to change your breathing pattern. Just notice your breath. Focus on it. Every time a thought enters your mind starts to wander, as it will do then. Just notice the thought. Don't hold on to it, don't follow it, just let it go. Return your focus to your breath. Okay, to end this evening's session, let's chant Om 3 times together. I will then chant our closing mantra, which means, from ignorance lead me to truth, from dark lead me to light, from death lead me to immortality. I will then finish with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please join in if you would like to. Okay, first Om 3 times. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Yorirgamaya Marichoma Amritam Gamaya Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you feel energized. I hope that your front body is feeling open and stretched. I hope that your mood is feeling elevated. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. If you're off to eat your dinner now, then bon appetit. And enjoy your evening. I will be back tomorrow morning at 10:30 GMT time, an hour ahead of the UK, same time as Spain. And it will be a beginner's session, a nice gentle session, a core strength and flexibility session for beginners. Mwah! Love to all. Keep calm and yoga on. Lovely people. Bye.